Sorry about the technical difficulties, Muckdogs fans. We are back on stream. So, our Muckdogs, well, you saw, we're just going to update you. With a few errors made by the Red Wings defense and a few hits by the Muckdogs, we were able to put up 3 runs in the first inning. Jake, talk to the fans about what happened in the top of that first.
In the top of the first, the Muckdogs had 2 hits on Geneva's 2 errors. The third run was scored by a pass ball, and then for the third out to get Geneva out of the inning, Jackson Inman hit a soft grounder to Christian Baranda for out at first, and now we are about to start the bottom of the first inning. First up for the Geneva Red Wings is Zach Banks, who is the extra hitter. And for the Geneva lineup, it goes Zach Banks, extra hitter. Batting second, J.D. Robinson, playing first base. Number 3 is Dylan Briggs, who's playing center field. Number 4 is Aiken Santana. Number 5 is Colin Clark, playing catcher. Number 6 is Tim Bowerman, playing right field. Batting 7th is Jack Turner, pitcher/DH. Number 8 is Casey Burcroft. Number 32 and shortstop. Number 9 in the order is Trent Littman, playing left field. And number 10 is Christian Bermuda, playing second.
Thank you for naming off that starting lineup, as the first pitch from Jake Sliz is going to be a ball. So yeah, Jake Sliz, usually that big arm we bring out of the pen, but today getting the start with, we had so many guys used yesterday with Glyshaw, Reed Markham, Cole Taylor as well.
That's ball 2 inside and low.
As well as Eric Woodley, as that, like Jake just pointed out. Second pitch was a ball. So yeah, Jake Sliz getting the start today.
Strike 1 as Sliz fires it in there. As it is 2 balls and 1 strike, as Zach Banks is up. Sliz fires. Outside. 3-1. Sliz is looking to get a longer outing today just because of the lack of arms in the Muckdogs bullpen.
Yeah, no question.
And Zach Banks walks.
So a good start for the Red Wings right there, as their leadoff guy gets on base with a free pass.
As J.D. Robinson comes up to the plate, who is batting .302 with 2 RBIs and 4 extra base hits on the year. Sliz looks, takes a look at first, fires, high, ball 1. I think the goal for Sliz here is to get ahead in the count and really try to limit the pitch count as much as he can. Fires, fell straight back for J.D. Robinson.
Yeah, it's a good point, Jake, especially when you need your pitcher to go for some length, getting ahead in the counts, forcing early count ground outs or fly outs are what you want.
Yes, they are definitely what you want. As Sliz fires, strike 2, now 1-2 count. As J.D. Robinson has been a consistent bat for the Red Wings all year and has been top 3 in their order almost all year.
Yeah, makes sense with his .302 batting average and .423 on base.
And Sliz gets his first strikeout of the day.
Yeah, nice bounce back at bat for Jake Sliz right there, striking out the consistent first baseman, Robinson.
Now it brings up Dylan Briggs, who has a .281 batting average with 1 home run and 15 RBIs on the year.
Ooh, okay, he's got some pop in that bat.
Yes, he does. Sliz looks over to first to make sure Banks does not go. Fires. Fouled away. 0-1 count. 1 out. 1 on. Sliz looks, fires, ball a tad high. As Briggs has not struck out as much this year, and has really had good contact throughout the year.
Yeah, that's in comparison. As his last time against Batavia, he did go 0 for 3 with a walk and 3 strikeouts. So maybe just Batavia giving him some trouble.
It is now a 2-1 count with 1 out, 1 on.
Dylan Briggs is from Bayshore, New York. Jake, do you know where Bayshore is?
I have no idea what Bayshore is.
Neither do I.
Fires over to Espinal. He is safe. Sliz is not a big guy who throws over.
Yeah, even being a lefty, as a lefty pitcher, that throw over is a little bit easier as it's your chest is already facing the bag.
Ball 3 in the dirt. Now 3-1 count to Dylan Briggs.
So Sliz struggling with a little bit of his control to start. Wants to be able to right that ship and put these Red Wings batters on their heels.
As Sliz sets, goes. Ball 4. As Sliz's second walk of the day. Coming up next is Aiken Santana. Who has a .331 average with 12 RBIs and 4 extra base hits, and his OPS is .646. Also has 10 walks on the year. First and second, 1 out. Sliz sets. Looks over. Fires. Strike 1. In on Aiken Santana.
Yeah, a better start in this at-bat for Sliz. He needs to start getting more of those first pitch strikes if he wants to see more success.
Yes, I totally agree with that, Luca. As we talked about earlier in the broadcast, he has to get ahead of batters.
Yes.
As he looks back to second. And fires. Ball outside corner. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out with 2 on in the bottom of the first for Geneva. Sliz sets. Volta Espinal for 1. Throws to Castro for 2. And the Muckdogs get out of the inning with leaving 2 on. And what a nice double play there set up by Justin Espinal.
Yes, it was a inning-ending double play right there. Just what the doctor ordered, as we will see you for the top of the second. Muckdogs fans, your Batavia Muckdogs cannot operate without our sponsors. While I have a moment, I would like to read off some of our amazing sponsors. Thank you to Alex's Place, Batavia Downs, Bourbon and Burger, Brighton Security. Excuse me. There are many more, trust me. Bourbon and Burger, Brighton Security, Bully Hill, Casella, Waste, Dave's Ice Cream, Eli Fish Brewing, Vicarella's Pizza, GCC, Genesee Lumber, Ken Bear Chevrolet, Oakwood Hills, Skyworks, Tompkins Bank, Turnbull Heating and Air, Tully's, UR Wilmot, Rochester Regional Health, Wright Beverage, Sumo Fitness, Allegheny Farm Services, Arc of Genesee Orleans, Ashley Furniture, Batavia Foot Care Center, Best Choice Heating and Air, Bikers Against Child Abuse, Bright Path Kids, Burger King, Salino Plumbing, Waterproofing, Farm Credit East, Farrell Gas, Frank's Call, Mr. Plumber, Freed Maxa, Geico, Genesee County Chamber, Glow Regional Ways, Go Health, Graham Corporation, Healthy Families Wyoming, Genesee Partnership, Horizon Health Services, HB Hood, ICAC, as Justin Espinal is coming back up to the plate. So I will finish reading off of all of our beautiful sponsors the next time I get, as the first pitch
is a ball low and away to Espinal. Espinal's batting .282 on the season. Almost had a home run yesterday.
Yes,
that
he
was
did.
a ball that, if the fence or if the pole was a little bit deeper as the pitch was thrown, ball 2 to Espinal. Espinal has been having a good year, fielding and hitting in both departments.
Yes. Our most trusted first baseman, without question, able to, make those consistent scoop plays as well as stretching out to get runners.
As Espinal fires back a fastball from Turner. I feel like the plan for Turner is to really get heading counts this inning and limit the runners on the base pass.
Yes, I would completely agree, Jake. Turner does not want to give out free passes.
Error by the second baseman. Espinal going for second. He will be safe. As the Muckdogs are back on, have another man on second for the second straight inning.
Yeah, so this Red Wings defense just looks unfocused today, if I'm being honest. Just silly errors being made, and that allows Espinal to make it to second on a routine grounder to first.
Yes. As Cooper Romich is up to the plate. And he's batting .169 with 8 RBIs, 2 extra base hits, and an OPS of .499.
He's been slowly but surely getting back into the lineup and getting his bat back up to where it was last year.
As Romich takes ball 1.
Had an RBI double yesterday during that comeback.
Yes, he did. It was a big RBI double, too. Ball 2 outside. As Turner sets, looks at Espinal, and pitches. And that is to Bermuda, to Robinson for the first out, as Espinal advances to third.
Yeah, nice play right there from the Red Wings second baseman, Baranda, I believe. Or Bermuda. Like the triangle, Bermuda, I see. So a nice play right there from the second baseman, Bermuda, as there is a runner on third with 1 out.
And Conta Urbano is up to bat, who has been in and out of the lineup this year with a .278 average. Very patient at the plate as he takes strike 1. He's like most of these batters in the Muckdog order. Lots of foul balls.
Yes.
Strike 2 in there for Turner on Conta Urbano, who's also playing second base today. 0-2. 1 out. 1 guy on third. Turner sets, fires. Conta to Bermuda, to Robinson for the second out, as Espinal holds at third.
Yeah, that's a nice piece of pitching right there from Turner. Got ahead on Conta, and then able to induce that soft ground ball to Bermuda, and that keeps Espinal at third. So no runner score as Travis Hammond is up to the plate.
As speedy Travis Hammond is up. He's batting .260 on the year. As he fouls 1 down the first baseline. Now, if Travis gets on base, you can just expect a stolen base.
Yeah, that man can fly. He shows it off in center field all the time.
As that one is low and away to Hammond. Sorry, almost said Hunter. As it's a 1-1 count with 2 outs and 1 on. In the top of the second inning, Travis fires it for a single into left field. As he's going to, Travis Hammond has another double. And 1 run scores. The score is now 4-0 Muckdogs.
Yeah, that's just a great piece of hitting right there from Travis Hammond. Shoots that ball into left field and drives home another run. And as Jake said, extending this lead to 4-0.
And as Braden Horton is now back up to the plate.
And this is where this Muckdogs lineup gets scary, is when the bottom of the lineup gets on. You know, now we have a guy on second in Travis Hammond with speed for Braden Horton, who you know, half of the time the guy gets on base, let alone, you know, his over 360 average on the year. So it just spells trouble.
Turner fires in there with a fastball for strike 1. As Horton always likes to see the first pitch. Turner fires it away. 1-1 count with Hammond on second. Horton going to Eastern Carolina this year. Horton flies one up, and Casey Burkhoff makes the play for the third out of the inning, and the Muckdogs leave 1 on as Braden Horton flies out to the shortstop.
And while I have you Muckdogs fans, let's finish reading off all of our beautiful sponsors. So I believe I was on HB Hood, ICAC, J. Leonard, McAndrew Funeral Home, Land Pro, Leaf Guard, Liberty Pumps, Lewis J. Lang & Sons, Empower Agency, Massive Testing, Mental Health Association of Genesee and Orleans, Myers RV, Mogaveros Automotive, National Guard, NY School for the Blind, Oak Orchard Health, Welcome Milk Products, Overheard Door, PNCG, Pellegrino Auto Sales, Perry Veterinary Clinic, Stan's Harley Davidson, Stop DWI, Suburban Propane, TF Browns, Toyota Batavia, Trevor R. Riley State Farm, TVFCU, and the United States Gypsum Company. So, yes, there is that long list of sponsors, but each one of them are very important and integral to this team. And remember, Muckdogs fans, we wouldn't be able to have our team without our amazing sponsors, and a lot of them are in the local Batavia community. So if you want to go and support your Muckdogs, please go out and support our sponsors, which also supports the local Batavia community. As we welcome you back for the top of the third inning, or the bottom of the second inning, excuse me.
As Liz fires to Clark. And he gets him swinging on strike 1 with a fastball blown by Clark. As Sliz fires down low for ball 1.
As Jake Sliz gets ready for the 1-1. That is twirled in there for strike 2. A masterful slider right there from Jake Sliz. That ball is grounded to Castrataro, who it eats him up. So an error that does not happen often, as you can see him shaking his head right there. as the Red Wings get their leadoff runner on the bases again, as it is now Tim Bowerman up to the plate for the Red Wings. Cacciataro with an amazing sliding play, and he gets the play. So from Cacciataro to Conta to Espinal, another double play. That was a nasty play from Cacciataro right there, making up for that error immediately.
As we've seen that from Cacciataro in center field and at shortstop all year long, as there's now 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning.
Yeah, just Cacciataro, just a real gamer, just a true ball player.
As Jack Turner is now up, also pitching today. As Liz fires in there for ball 1. Sliz sets. Strike 2 with the fastball right by him. Sliz goes to that fastball a lot whenever he needs a strike.
Yeah, definitely his best pitch, and he also mixes in that nasty slider as a lefty. Just not a lot you can do against Jake Sliz.
No, there is not, and he can also throw you with the 12-6 curve, as that ball is high and outside for Jack Turner. As Sliz has a 2-1 count with 2 outs, and Turner fouls that ball away.
So Turner, remember, the starting pitcher for the Red Wings, so taking his crack at the plate. That can't be easy. That's got to be very draining, right? To take at-bats and to also go out on the mound. It's crazy how Shohei Ohtani does it in the major leagues. As that ball is skied into shallow center, Travis Hammond will make the play as another nice scoreless inning for Jake Sliz, starting off with 2 scoreless as we are heading to the top of the third. And right now, Muck Dogs fans, let me talk to you about the upcoming Muck Dog schedule. Yes, tomorrow, July 26th versus the rival Elmira Pioneers at 6:30. It is fireworks night presented by HB Hood and Oak Orchard Health. A special thank you to both of our sponsors for helping make that special night happen. Yes, so tomorrow, fireworks night, our Muck Dogs are fighting to stay in the first place. So every single game counts. Every single game matters, fans. As also, after that game on Sunday, it is going to be the biggest game of the year so far. Probably a battle for first place. July 27th versus Jamestown. Bring pet food. Get in for free. Fans, call 585-524-2260 for tickets for those games. You do not want to miss it as we welcome you back to the top of the third. It is Tyler Castrataro up to the plate.
Turner misses one outside, 1-0. Castrataro will probably hit 2 foul balls again or more, as he always does.
Jake, predict in this at-bat how many Tyler Castrataro foul balls there will be.
I think there will be 4, as he gets hit by a pitch. But he still gets on base.
Yes, that's true. That's funny. As soon as you say that, Jake, he gets hit by a pitch. So, yes, he gets on base. A good start for the lineup.
As Omar Carrera steps into the box.
Yeah, Omar joining the team late, but just has become a real mainstay in the lineup. He's just hitting too well to take him out. 13 ribbies on the year. He's hitting .278 with a .448 on base, .481 slugging. Just, he's been really good.
A very consistent player. He's playing DH today, but is also at third base a lot for these Muckdogs.
Yes, he
as
is.
Turner pitches a ball outside and away from Omar. 1-0 count with Cacciatore on. Hits the dirt. Cacciatore stays. And Turner is looking to fight back into the count. There's a main theme in this lineup. Very patient hitters.
Yeah, it seems like, hitting coach Khalid Cox and head manager Skip Martinez, they put an emphasis on patience, on, seeing a ball, come to the plate 2 or 3 times before you take a swing. It's a philosophy with the Muckdogs.
Turner Larks pitches. 3-1 to Carreras. As there's one on. 3-1 count to Carreras. Turner pitches. Ball 4. Carreras walks.
Yeah, so a hit by pitch and a walk puts 2 ducks on the pond for the really, really hot Cooper Fesh.
Yes, who has also been very consistent all year. Just like this whole Muckdog team, as he's batting .320.
He went 1 for 5 yesterday with a ribby.
But we expect that from Fesh.
Oh, yeah.
Turner sets. Fesh tries to, or should bunt, didn't do it. Ball 1. No out. 2 on. Carreras on first. Castro on second. As Turner looks back. Pitches. He gets the bunt down to Turner. Turner picks it up. Throws it to... Dropped it, and he is safe.
Yeah, so Fesh, like we've seen before, he's pretty good at bunting, even though he's a great hitter. Just an all-around stud at the plate. Gets that bunt down, and Turner trying to make the throw to first. It actually hits Fesh, so everybody's safe. Bases loaded, nobody out for the dangerous Sean Mindas.
As Turner pitches. Hits it into center field. And that will be caught by Dylan Briggs. As the Muckdogs score. Tyler Cacciatore. And that will make the score 5-0 Muckdogs. And Omar advances to third as well.
Yeah, so Mindas just doing his job right there. Gets a run across, and the Muckdogs increase their lead to 5. Runners still on the corners with only 1 out, so more damage can definitely be done in this inning as Jackson Inman is up at the plate.
Turner sets high.
Yeah, and let me tell you, Muckdogs fans, just from personal experience, nobody works harder than Jackson Inman to get better. Last night, after the game, I saw him at Whole Life Fitness, a local gym. So even after the game, putting in more work, just a really, really hard worker, somebody who wants to continue to improve on their craft always.
I'm not very surprised by that.
No.
As Whole Life Fitness is one of our sponsors.
It is.
And Inman swings away at the fastball.
Yeah, a nice 24/7 gym. You can't beat that. You can go there at 3 a.m. if you wanted to. You can't fall asleep, just go and walk on the treadmill for a little bit.
Yeah, or lift weights, whatever you want to do.
Or lift weights.
Strike 3 for Inman. We do not see that a lot from Inman.
No, we do not. As Justin Espinal, the switch hitter, is up to the plate. Turner being the righty, Espinal will hit from the left side, but Espinal he does damage from both sides. Hit the first home run of the year from the right side at Jamestown.
As he fouls that one back. 0-1 count to Espinal with 1 on. 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd inning. As the Muckdogs have 4 hits. Espinal pops up to the right fielder as he will make the catch, Tim Bowerman. And that will end the inning as the Muckdogs leave 1 on and score 1 run.
As we will head to the bottom of the 3rd. Yeah, Muckdogs fans. So as I was saying, July 27th versus Jamestown, probably going to be a battle for first place, Jake. That will be, I'm assuming, the game of the year so far. So you definitely don't want to miss that one. And also, playoff packages are on sale. The projected dates are July 29th and July 31st. For round 1 and round 2 of the playoffs. So playoff packages are on sale. Get your discounted playoff ticket packages right now ASAP. They will not be here for long. It is 585-524-2260 for tickets, for if you want to check out merchandise, if you want to ask questions about the jersey auction that is going on as well right now. Yes, Muckdogs fans, we have a live jersey auction. You can head to any of our social media. There should be a link on our Instagram, our Facebook, to the live auction if you want to get in on buying a player's jersey. So lots of fun things going on as we are headed into the playoffs very soon. So once again, that number is 585-524-2260 for all of your Muckdogs needs.
Is ready for the 3rd inning, same as Burkhoff. Sliz throws. Pop fly to center field. Hammond is under it, gets it. 1 out, 1 pitch, 1 away.
Couldn't have asked for a better start in this bottom of the 3rd for Jake Sliz. 1 pitch, 1 out. As Trent Littman, the left fielder for the Red Wings, steps into the plate from the right-handed side.
As Sliz slows in there, a high fastball. Ball 1. Sliz pitches. Away. Ball 2. 2-0. Now we'll see how far Sliz goes in this game, but I'm assuming they'll let him go as long as he feels good and as long as he's keeping runners, as long as he gets outs. As he fires in there for a strike with his
Jake,
fastball.
You're exactly right. I would agree. Now, like I said earlier, his longest outing of the year is 3 innings, so he can go 3 innings. I think today, if this run runs smooth, I would assume they run him out for a 4th.
As he fouls it to 3rd base line. Trent Littman.
How do you feel about Jake Sliz's glove? For fans at home, Jake Sliz's glove is a bright blue and yellow. Jake, how do you like the glove?
I really do like the glove. As Littman fouls that back.
Somebody else who has a really nice glove is clubhouse manager Eric Mozicki. He has that powder blue and almost crimson Phillies. You know, the Philadelphia Phillies jerseys and how they have that blue and red.
As Sliz gets him with the high fastball. Littman set down on 4 pitches. He strikes out. Bermuda is coming up. Christian. Now Sliz has that scary look with his wind-up.
Yes, he does.
His walk-up song is also Halloween.
Yes.
He's also
the Michael Myers theme.
As he gets another one with his fastball that he loves to use. 0-1, 2 outs, no one on.
You describe his fastball as almost like as a weapon.
It is.
It is.
Strike 2 in there with his fastball again. Sliz looks on.
Menacingly.
Throws. Strike 3.
So
That is the third out of the inning as the Muckdogs come back up for the bottom, or for the top of the fourth. Welcome back, Muckdog fans. As our incredible sponsors make Batavia Muckdog baseball possible, I'd like to give a special shout out to some of the sponsors which fuel your Muckdogs. A huge thank you to Batavia Downs, Brighton Security, Billy Hill, Castle Waste, Eli Fish Brewing, GCC, Genesee Lumber, and Skyworks, Tompkins Bank, Tolbert Heating and Air, UR Wimont, Rochester Regional Health, Vite Beverage, Geico, Graham Corporation, HB Hood, Liberty Pumps, and OATK Milk Products for all your support.
that was a nice job, Jake, for your first time. I'll have to work with you, and we'll you got to get the auction voice going with the how they speak super quick. But
yeah, I'm not used to it.
Yeah, practice makes perfect.
As Ramich steps into the plate box, as that one bounces off of home plate for Turner. 1-0, as another Muckdog hitter is ahead in the count. And he hits it right to the third baseman. 1 out.
Yeah, so that was a line drive, sharply hit. Just found the fielder right there. Didn't even have to move. So nice job by Jack Turner recording that first out of the inning.
As Conta Urbano steps back in. Conta scored the last time he was up.
Jake, if Conta went deep in this at-bat, what would you do?
As Conta hits a line drive to right field for the second out. And if Conta ever did go deep while I was broadcasting, that might be, I would probably make the best call of my life.
I like that. Just so you Muckdogs fans know, Jake's favorite player by far is Conta.
Yes. As Travis Hammond steps in for the second time today with 2 outs. Turner pitches away. As he grounds out to an error by Geneva. And Hammond is safe at first. Going back up to the start of the lineup, Braden Horton is back up with 2 outs and 1 on. As fires, strike 1. Turner looks on. Pitches. Low and in the dirt for ball 1. 1-1. as Horton keeps up the consistent approach as he has done all year. Turner sets, and Travis goes, safe for another stolen base. Nothing new with Travis Hammond. As Turner looks back at Hammond. Pitches. Horton swings and misses. A low fastball.
Yeah, sorry about the scoreboard, Muckdogs fans. I understand that it appears as if we're the home team. The OBS studio just not working with me right now, does not want to change.
As Brain Horton fires that into right field, they are sending Hammond home, and there's another RBI for Brain Horton, and that is what Travis Hammond can do with that speed of his.
Yeah, nice single right there for Horton. That's just what he does, like Jake said, bringing home Hammond. So bottom of the lineup gets on Horton, bringing him in as Tyler Cacciataro is headed to the plate.
Yes, another very good hitter as he pops that one up. 0-1. As Turner is just looking to get out of this inning with no more damage. As there's one on, one strike, 2 outs.
As
Castro fouls one back.
I got that scoreboard fixed for you fans as the count is 0-2. Sorry about that. Thank you for your patience. And for the camera review, I'm sorry, Muckdogs fans. With the setup in Geneva, this is the best we can do.
As that is a foul ball as it rolls to the third baseline. Barely foul, but foul. As that keeps the inning alive with an 0-2 count, 2 out and 1 on. Cacciataro is trying to get another hit here today. Or his first hit here today. As Horton goes and is safe.
So Horton, now being a menace on the base paths, gets a stolen base on the day. So a runner in scoring position for Tyler Cacciataro. A knock here will bring home most likely another run.
Yes. As 1-2 with 2 outs and a guy in scoring, as Brain Horton is in scoring position. And that is strike 3 looking. As Geneva comes up in the bottom of the 4th.
People always ask me, Sophia, how do you change a tire? I don't know. I don't know how to change a tire. And my name's Bella. But I do know where you can get great food and good times at Tully's in Batavia at 522 East Main Street. Look out for coupons at the next Muckdogs home game. And go Dogs!
Did you know that 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance with Geico?
Yeah, but did you know that Dewey's favorite snack is popcorn from the Batavia Muckdogs?
As we welcome you back for the bottom of the 4th, it's been, to put it lightly, a pretty dominating performance from the first place Muckdogs, up 6-0 already in this 4th.
As Zach Briggs, as they get back up to the top of the lineup. As Sliz is back out there.
So Sliz, any more innings pitched for Sliz, and that'll be his longest appearance on the year.
As that is ball one, high. As Sliz pitches. As he fires a strike in there to Briggs, 1-1 count. And you would have to think they're going to try to keep Sliz in there for as long as possible, as we've been saying.
Yeah, Jake, you're completely correct. As long as Jake Sliz is feeling fine and in his groove, we expect him to stay out there, as that 1-1 is called a ball.
Sliz is ready to go. Pitches. Ball 3. Oh, strike 2. I'm so sorry about that. I made an early decision on that one as he went.
Come on, Jake.
Should have given Sliz more benefit of the doubt. Strike 3 with the fastball. He goes back with the fastball for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, Sliz has been working that fastball so well today, whether it's for a first pitch strike or right there getting the strike out, as Sliz is looking dominant today against Geneva, as it'll be the 2-hitter for Geneva.
J.D. Robinson, who's also playing first base with 1 out. As Sliz pitches. High for ball 1. Sliz is ready to go. Strike 1.
Nice. Would you say that was the curveball?
I would say that is the very hard hit, or very hard to hit curveball.
The 12-6.
As he fouls it away down the first base line. 1-2 with 1 out. As J.D. Robinson is up for his second at-bat of the game, as he struck out the first time. Sliz sets. As that ball is hit to Inman, what a catch by Jackson Inman. As another great play by Jackson Inman in the field, as we've seen all year.
Yeah, so Inman's super consistent at third base for us all year. Unfortunately, because of the camera angle, not able to see that, but just that sharply hit ball with Inman just right in position, didn't really have to move at all for a nice play. Good reaction time right there from Inman.
As Dylan Briggs steps up into the plate as the 3-hole hitter for Geneva with 2 outs. As that ball is hit to Travis Hammond, 1 pitch, 1 out, and we will see the Muckdogs back up for the top of the 5th inning.
And Muckdogs fans, remember, the 5th inning is brought to you by HB Hood. A touch of Hood will do you good. You like that, Jake?
I do like the rhyming. As Cole Littman is now on the mound for the Geneva Red Wings. And Cole Littman also does both. Plays the field and pitches.
So
they have
like
a bunch of
Ohtani.
these guys.
Ton of Ohtanis.
As Jack Turner returns to left field as a replacement for Littman.
And we're going to let Littman warm up a bit, and we will see you when he is done. it looks like Littman is all good to go for Omar Carreras. Why don't you tell me a little bit about Littman's stats on the year from pitching?
Littman has a 10.69 ERA with a 2.25 whip and 11 strikeouts on the year. As a first pitch to Carreras, strike one.
So, Littman, not the greatest numbers on the year, but looking for a little bit of a confidence and bounce back outing today.
Yes, he is. As Omar's last time up, he walked. As he line drives out to Casey Warcroft.
Yeah, so nice first batter for Littman. He gets Omar to line out to the shortstop. As Cooper Fesh is up to the plate. Or if you're in Auburn, it's Cooper Fresh. As for fans, Auburn, the scoreboard always has his last name as Fresh. Which I like. Cooper Fesh, Cooper Fresh. Has a nice ring to it.
It does have a nice ring to it. As he fouled that one to the first base side. 0-1 with one out. Littman fires. Down and away. Ball two. As Fesh reached on an error the last time up. That ball was down low for ball number 2.
Try to sneak him another ball, I see.
Yeah. As Cole looks, pitches. As now that is ball 3.
So you
Cooper
a little
Fesh.
bit of a Nosferatu prediction, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe this will be ball 4.
Not Nosferatu. That's the old vampire. Nostradamus is what I mean. Not Nosferatu.
And that is ball 4 as Cooper Fesh walks.
All right. So Cooper Fesh gets on base for the first base runner of the inning.
As Shawn Mendoza comes back up.
Shawn Mendoza had that sac fly earlier in the game and drove in a run.
As he gets another RBI to his name. As Turner looks in. Pitches. Far and away. Ball 1. 1-0 with 1 on, 1 out.
Yeah,
Mendoza up to the plate.
with the way Geneva's offense has looked today, they haven't gotten a hit yet. So Sliz, just having a good appearance so far.
As I look down, there's no one to be warming up for the Muckdogs, so that most likely means that Sliz will get another inning.
That is most likely what that means. I was going to say, though, that Littman has to do his best to limit the runs at this point, as any more would just completely put this game, it would feel like out of reach.
As that pitch was outside for ball 3. 3-0 for Mendoza. As Littman looks. And that is ball 4 for Shawn Mendoza.
Yeah, so back-to-back free passes issued by Littman, has 2 runners on. And this lineup, it's ridiculous. It goes from Cooper Fesh to Shawn Mendoza, and now you got to face Jackson Inman. So free passes are a bad thing to give out against this Muckdogs lineup, putting ducks on the pond for Inman.
Yes. As Jackson Inman looks to get another RBI. As that ball is high for ball 1 to Inman.
What do you think Jackson Inman's batting stance reminds you of? What MLB player?
I do not know. Who does it remind you of?
Me and Nikita, I believe, former play-by-play. He'll be back for the playoffs. I say that as if he's gone, as that 1-0 pitch is a strike. Gunnar Henderson.
I can see it.
Just I guess Inman just as his vibe as a player just reminds us as Gunnar Henderson.
Yes, very good fielder, good hitter. I could see it. 1-1 from Littman. He kicks, fires. Inman swings for strike 2. He has a man in scoring position. Littman is looking for his second out of the evening. Or of the inning, not the evening. So he looks back at second. Ball outside. Fastball outside. Now there's a 2-2 count for Littman. Inman steps back into the box. He throws. Ball 3 outside.
So Inman working a full count here.
As Cole Littman looks, pitches. In there for strike 2. Strike 3, sorry. As there's 2 outs with 2 on.
On that pitch as well, Fesh and Mindas were on the run, so they make it to second and third, as Justin Espinal has 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs.
Yes. This is a big spot for the Muckdogs to really break this game open.
I agree.
Strike 1, the curveball. Littman looks. Pitches. Ball inside to Justin Espinal.
Yeah, we haven't seen, I don't think, many, if any at all, swings on that curveball that Littman is throwing in the dirt. So the Muckdogs doing a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Yes. As Cole sets. Ball in the dirt for ball number 2. As there's 2 runners in scoring position, as you said, with 2 out. Espinal back in the box. Cole looks.
You're welcome, Tina Wolf in the chat. Just saw your message.
Fires. Espinal pops it up. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. As the Red Wings will come up in the top of the 5th. Or the bottom of the 5th.
You got it. And just a reminder, Muckdogs fans, this 5th inning is brought to you by HB Hood. A touch of Hood will do you good, as well as 2026 season tickets are on sale as well. Starting at $99, you Muckdogs fans can now get your 2026 season tickets. So, yes, the playoff packages are on sale for this upcoming playoffs. You don't want to miss those for sure, as well as, you know, even before the playoffs, we have 2 very, very big games against the rival Pioneers and the Jamestown Tarpscongs taking place on Saturday and Sunday, respectfully. So, playoff packages are available. Tickets for upcoming games are available, and 2026 season tickets are available. That number that you want to call is 585-524-2260. That is 585-524-2260. 2260, excuse me. for all of your Muck Dogs needs. As we welcome you guys back for the bottom of the 5th inning. Jake Sliz still on the bump, so he has earned that confidence from pitching coach Grant Bickham. He's all good to go for this 5th.
As Aiken Santana draws in. Sliz pitches. Ball 1. Sliz fires. Strike 1. 1-1 count to Santana, who his last time up hit into a double play. Sliz fires. Ball 2 inside. Sliz looks. Pitches. That's a fly ball to left field. And there's one out. Oh wait, no, that dropped in for a single?
Yes, that ball was sharply hit into left field. Jake, I can understand you guys at home can't see, but Jake's view with the window being closed and the glare from the sun. Yeah, so that was a sharply hit ball into left field that gets down for a hit. So the Red Wings have a runner on with nobody out. It's not your fault, Jake. It's the sun. It doesn't like you today.
No. As Colin Clark, the catcher, steps in. As Sliz fires in a ball for the first pitch. Sliz sets. Looks over. Fires ball 1 in there for a strike. 1-1 count with 1 on. As that was Sliz let up his first hit of the game.
He did give up his first hit of the game. We were trying not to talk about it. So this is actually a great time to bring up. Jake, are you a believer in the announcer's jinx?
I am a believer in announcers' jinxes because anytime one of my teams and the announcer says something, it always comes true.
I see. Yeah, so when I was up here with Nikita as Sliz gets ready to fire the 1-2, that is a ball, and it gets away from the catcher Romick. So the count is now 2-2, and that runner advances to second. As I was saying, Nikita, not a believer in the announcer's jinx, and that makes sense knowing Nikita and his personality, but Nate was a believer in the jinx, and now you are, and so am I. So it's nice to have some guys around that can agree with me on this.
Yes, the broadcaster every day does not believe in the broadcasting jinx. As Sliz fires in there for ball 3, full count.
But, knowing Nikita, he's a very, when you talk to baseball or talk about baseball with Nikita, he's always bringing up analytics, and he's always, he's a very real-world type of person. So it makes sense that something like an announcer's jinx he doesn't believe in.
Yes. As Sliz gets ready to go, looks back, pitches. In there for strike 3 with that fastball I've been talking about all day.
Yeah, that was a nasty painted fastball to freeze the Red Wing batter right there.
As Tim Bowerman comes up, as he grounded out to Tyler Cacciataro his last time up. Sliz looks. Man in scoring position. Sliz fouls out. Not Sliz. Sorry, Tim Bowerman fouls out one away. Sliz was on my mind.
Sliz to Sliz fouls off.
Yeah. Sliz was pitching to himself.
Yeah.
Sliz looks, gets his signal, pitches, strike 2, 0-2.
Sliz doing a good job working quick with this batter. You know, that leadoff hit put a man on, but has looked strong since.
Yes. As he fouls that one back, Barrowman.
I have another question for you, Jake, something that we can talk about. You're a baseball guy. How do you feel about robo-umps and getting rid of the home plate umpire?
It kind of takes the game out of baseball. Like baseball is such a original sport that like robo-umps are like there's been enough changes to baseball already that I don't think we need robo-umps.
I completely agree. I think human error is a part of the sport.
Sliz looks back to second. Fires. Strike 3 in there for Jake Sliz as he gets another strikeout on the day.
Woo! Yeah, that was a nasty curveball right there. Froze that batter. So 2 strikeouts in this inning after the hit given up. Sliz looking strong.
As Jack Turner's up to the plate.
Remember,
Who's
Jack
now?
Turner was the starter for the Geneva and then moved to left field when Littman came in.
Sliz with 2 outs, 1 on. Pitches. Fouls that one back. Jack Turner. As Sliz is ahead in the count again today. Sliz fires for ball 1. Sliz likes what he gets. Pitches. Ball 2. Count is now 2-1 with 2 out and 1 on in scoring position.
The sun is beaming down on this field right now.
If anything goes into left field, I cannot see it.
I don't even know if I can see it if it goes in the left field.
So hopefully nothing goes into left field. Sliz. Low. As it is now 3-1. For Jack Turner.
I would expect Jack Turner to have the green light right here. You have a runner on second. You're down 6 in the ballgame already. Give your guy a shot to drive in a run.
I would expect the same. As Sliz steps off and Turner adjusts his gloves. Takes a deep breath. Steps back into the box. Sliz. Fires it. Fastball. Turner runs it full with 3-2, 2 out, 1 on.
Sliz looking to complete his 5th inning of scoreless ball. By far, I think already his best outing of the year.
Yes, and his longest outing of the year.
Correct.
Sliz looks back to second, and he fires. Strike 3 for Sliz as he goes back to the fastball, and that will bring up the Muckdogs in the top of the 6th inning. That is the first time I got that correct today.
That is good. Great job, Jake.
Pre-game superstition, black coffee, and picks every day. That's pre-game superstition.
Got to get Chipotle before every game.
I do really bad pitching if I don't drink 500 milligrams of caffeine and 6 ibuprofens. It's just my thing.
I have an energy drink and I pray.
I pray. Always gotta pray for me. Pre-game superstition, 7 brew coffee. There we go.
According to a baseball book I've read called Mental ABCs of Baseball, it says superstitions are bad.
Okay. Energy drink. I want to sleep as much the night before. Meditation. I have a playlist that I listen to before every game.
As we welcome everyone back to the top of the 6th. That sun is still beaming down hard, but it is Cooper Romick up to the plate against Littman.
Littman pitches in there for strike one with the curveball.
What's your favorite pitch in baseball, Jake?
My favorite pitch
Yes.
is easily the splitter.
As
he grounds out to third. One out.
Cooper Romick grounds out to third for the first out of the inning. Why the splitter? 1 and 2. Who has your favorite splitter in baseball?
My favorite splitter when he used to play baseball was Yu Darvish,
Okay.
and so now that is my favorite pitch.
I see. Yes. Yu Darvish, nasty in his prime in the major leagues, so that makes sense. I was expecting to hear a Red Sox pitcher out of your mouth, but trying to think of any Red Sox pitcher that really throws splitters. Not too many American pitchers throw splitters.
No, they do not.
Right, so not something that is taught in the States usually.
Littman throws one in the dirt to Conta Urano. Now it is 1-1 with 1 out.
You know, it's crazy. Now you see guys like Paul Skeens throw splinkers, like 95-mile-per-hour splitter sinkers, and it's just
nuts.
it's absolutely ridiculous what the major leaguers can throw now.
Indeed. As Littman fires the Urano. Ball 2. Littman looks, fires. Ball 3, up. 3-1 count. As another Muckdog hitter is in a good count.
Yeah, tell me something I don't know, Jake.
Yes, true. And ball 4 for Conta.
So Conta gets on base for the first time today.
As that brings up Travis Hammond.
Hammond's had a good day, I can tell you that.
Yes, he has. His last time up, grounded out to... got on base because of an error. Littman looks. Pitches. Strike 1 to Hammond. It's an 0-1 count. As Travis takes off the sunglasses.
You know, Travis Hammond with, I would have to say, objectively the best swag on the team. So something you don't really see from him, taking off the sunglasses, taking off the shades.
No, I can use them right now.
Me too.
As 0-1 to Hammond. Littman looks, fires. Strike 2 as he's back safely. 0-2 to Hammond. Steps back in. Littman looks back at first at Urano. Throws back. Conta is safe.
Conte a threat on the base paths as well. So Littman doing a good job keeping him honest.
Looks back at Conta. As Travis gets another hit, Urano falls, gets back to second. Now there's a runner in scoring position for the leadoff man, Braden Horton.
Yeah, so as I was talking about earlier, when this Muck Dogs lineup, especially the bottom of the lineup, can get on for a guy in Braden Horton, runs are going to come in bunches. Runs are going to pour in as they did earlier when Horton drove in Hammond from second. So big opportunity here for the Muck Dogs to really, really put their throat on the Red Wings' necks.
Yes.
Or put their foot on the Red Wings' necks. Excuse me.
As Littman fires in there for strike one. Horton takes a step out of the box. Now is ready to go. Littman looks back at second at Conta. Fires. Ball on the outside corner of the plate. One ball, one strike, one out with two on. As Littman looks, fires. Ball two up at Horton's numbers.
Jake, if you were to be a ball player, what would your number be?
It would be 42
After
Pat Tillman.
After Pat Tillman.
Yes.
Okay, not a name I was expecting to hear today.
And that is strike two fired in there.
Pat Tillman, the Cardinals safety, correct?
Cardinal safety.
Who
Also my middle name, by the way.
Pat?
No, Tillman.
Oh, middle
Yeah.
name's Tillman. Okay, I see. So I'm
Was not expecting to say that, but here we are.
Yeah, doing some learning today. That's pretty cool.
2-2. Horton swings. Foul tips it. Just got a piece of it with the end of the bat.
Is your middle name being Tillman, did that factor into why Pat Tillman is one of your favorite players?
That is the reason.
That is the reason. Okay, I'm starting to understand now.
As Littman looks. As Littman steps off.
Yeah, Conta messing around at second base, trying to get into Littman's head right there.
Conta's very sneaky fast. Ball three. Horton runs it full. As most of the time he does.
Pivotal 3-2 pitch right here to Horton.
And that is ball four. Bases loaded for the Mutt Dogs as Tyler Castro comes up to the plate.
Tyler Castro, as Jake just said, heading up to the plate. Bases are juiced.
Yes. And it looks like this will be it for Littman.
Maybe they're just talking to him, trying to calm his nerves. Bases are loaded with one out. So yeah, Muck Dogs fans, these upcoming games are crucial. Let me show the graphic once again. So tomorrow it's against the rival Elmira Pioneers. Fireworks night presented by HB Hood and Oak Orchard Health. So we have Elmira and then Jamestown on Sunday. A probable battle for first place. So you don't want to miss those games. Those are going to be the two biggest games of the year. And on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, a nice time to come and bring out the family for some weekend fun. Call 585-524-2260 as well as playoff packages are on sale. So after your Muck Dogs get into the playoffs, make sure you come and check us out, as those playoff packages will not be on sale forever. Call 585-524-2260.
Slipman. Castro hits into right field as 1 run will score, 2 runs will score, and Castro has a double. 3 runs will score. Horton scores. And now the score will be 9-0 Muck Dogs.
Yeah, you almost forgot about Horton there. Tyler Castro shot that ball into right center field. Just a great piece of hitting. So that talking to Littman, not really coming out in the best of favor, as Tyler Castro gets a bases clearing double, adding on to his RBI total on the year. And your Muck Dogs are up 9-0 with Omar Carreras up to bat.
As Littman looks in, pitches, ball 1 in the dirt. Littman pitches, up there for ball 2. Littman sets and fires as Omar grounds it to third, and it will be out at first.
Nice job by Littman to get Omar to ground out for the second out of the inning. Castro still on second, so still a runner in scoring position for Cooper Fesh up to the plate. As that ball gets past the catcher, and that allows Castro to slide into third.
As Littman switches out baseballs. Littman looks for the sign. And Fesh fouls it off. Steps out of the box. Pitches. As that is
Ball is hit into left field, and that is foul. I got you, Jake.
Thank you. I cannot see.
Yeah. Just some awkward angles here at Geneva's home park. Very nice looking park, especially with the trees in the background at John Salone Field. That sun is beaming today, though.
Yes. As Fesh grounds it to second. And that will end the inning. As your Muck Dogs will be up in the top of the 7th.
We will join you back for the bottom of the 6th. I got you, Jake. And we will welcome you back to the bottom of the sixth. We have some substitutions. A new pitcher. It is Samuel Gill on the bump for the Muck Dogs, as well as Blake Ewing substituting in at first base. In right field, it is Luke Dodonna coming in. In left field, we have Jacob Vesco. So Inman, Conta, Castrataro, Hammond, and catcher Cooper Romick stay in the game, but those substitutions nonetheless, as Samuel Gill's getting warmed up for this bottom of the sixth. And it seems like he is all good to go. As it is Casey Burkrall up to the bat, the lefty for the Red Wings.
As Sam Gill comes into this game with a 3.86 ERA. Takes a breath. Wide and outside. High and outside. As Gill looks in. Fires. Ball 2. Do you know who Sam Gill looks like when he is in the windup, in my opinion? Just doesn't go as far down.
Ooh, talk to me.
Craig Kimball.
Oh, really? I was going to say the little bit of the spider.
Yeah. As he fires up for 3-0.
Yeah, I definitely, I see what you mean. If he just went a little bit more and, like, if he wanted to look like Craig Kimbrough, I think he could do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And that will put the first runner on.
So, Gil, not the opening he wants, giving out a free pass on 4 balls. So, Red Wings get a man on. As it's 42.
As it's Trent Lippman. As he looks up for ball 1. 5 straight balls for Gill. As Gill looks. Strike 1. High fastball. He's using Slizz's pitch.
Yeah, so Lippman giving Gill some help right there. As it is now a 1-1 count.
As Gill looks. Fires another high fastball. Lippman does not chase. As now is 2-1 count. To number 42. My favorite number. As we have established. Luca, what's your favorite number?
That's a good question. I think my favorite number right now is 11.
Why?
As the 2-1 is another ball. Kind of something funny as Cooper Romick comes out to talk to Gil. Yeah, Gil struggling with his control to start. I think Cooper's just going out there and telling him, "Hey, man, just we're up 9-0. You know, just come in here and just throw strikes. Just throw strikes. Just get the ball over the plate and make the Red Wings make some plays with their bats." As my favorite number being 11, when I made my PlayStation account name, the ending numbers was 11, and I just, maybe it's just because I saw it every day for a while, I just became accustomed to, yeah, I like the number 11.
It's a nice number. As it worked, Cooper Romick probably told him to throw strikes, and now is a full count 3-2.
Yeah, Cooper Romick, a very savvy catcher, really nice defensive catcher as well, doing a good job talking to his pitcher.
As he gets the strikeout.
Yeah, so, and I would almost say an assisted strikeout right there from Cooper Romick to Sam Gill. catcher settling. But that's what the catcher is supposed to do. He can realize his pitcher is, trying to do too much, and he goes out and settles his guy down, and it's a great job by Coop right there.
As Gil looks, throws back. He is safe, Littman. Or Burkhoff, sorry. Gil nods his head yes, fires high for ball 1. As Gil pitches, Romick looks over to first. As Gil nods his head again for the signal, winds up. Strike 1. Count 2-1.
Nice pitch to get Gil back into this AB. Didn't want to fall down 3-0, in danger of giving out another walk.
Gil fires. Foul ball. Now, Sam Gil has not seen action since 7/16, July 16th. And he's doing pretty well.
I believe that was his best outing of the year, was his last appearance. I believe it was against Newark.
That is correct. You know your Muckdog baseball.
Just a little bit.
As that runs count full. As Gil looks. And throws on the 3-2. And he walks him. Remedial walks.
So that is the second walk of the inning by Sam Gil. So Red Wings got 2 runners on not just Cooper, but the whole squad, and Grant Bickham is going to go out and talk to Samuel Gil. I believe that this conversation is going to be very similar to the one that Cooper did with the one-on-one. Grant's going to be like, if I had to, Sam, you're a great pitcher. We have all the trust in you. Just get in there and make him make a play. Make him swing the bat.
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
You are probably correct. As Gil resets, everyone goes back. And it will be back to the top of the lineup for Zach Banks, who struck out his last time up and is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. As Gil looks in. Pitches. Strike 1. Usually when the pitchers see Grant come out to the mound or Coach Bickham come out to the mound, their next pitch is usually always a strike.
Yes. I think Grant is a great guy, somebody who I feel like if you know him well, you can talk to him about anything. Just a super down-to-earth type of guy, but can also instill that fear right into you when he comes on, is stern, I would say. I think is the right word.
As Gill hit to Castro and gets none. Bobbles it. As now the bases are loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, so Castro, a great sliding play to keep the ball in the infield, but just bobbled it, trying to get it to second to Kanta. And the Red Wings have their best opportunity to score runs on the day. Bases loaded with 1 out.
As J.D. Robinson digs in. Gill looks, fires, hits him, and Geneva will score their first run of the game. As manager Skip Martinez comes out and coming out of the pen will be
That's Garrett Beaver. Number 15, Garrett Beaver, coming out in relief. He will be inheriting 3 runners on the bases. And we will allow Beaver to warm up, get his bearings as he looks to get out of this inning with as least damage done as possible.
Hey, I bet you're a real good catcher of donuts in your mouth.
Hey! Don't chop at it. It's not a sword.
You're not a sword. Come on, here.
Strike 2.
Oh, that's ugly, man. Strike out, video boy.
Come on now.
Strike 3.
I caught it. You're out.
But I ticked it. It hit the bat.
You're still out.
You're still fat.
So Garrett Beaver has got his warm-up pitches in. He's all good to go.
as Beaver comes in with a 3.45 ERA with 15.2 innings for his first pitch. Ball 1 inside. Beaver throws ball 2, also inside. You don't see a lot of guys, Luca, throw as he does.
Yeah, so that side arm, a little bit submarine-esque, also throwing hard. He throws two seams and sliders, as that pitch is a strike. So Garrett Beaver, you just watch him pitch, and you're like, that guy's really hard to hit. It's simple. Like, you just pitchers who throw like that. It's just awkward. It's awkward arm slot, hard to pick up the ball. as Cooper Romick, the catcher, is able to corral that ball as the count is now 3-1. So Beaver doesn't have anywhere to put the Geneva batter. Look to see some action on this 3-1 pitch.
As Beaver sets, pitches. Strike 2 runs the count full. As we talked about with a long list of Muckdogs, Garrett Beaver is one of those who has been consistent the entire year.
Yep.
See looks on 3-2. And Cacciatore to second. As they say, he slid off the bag and 1 run scores.
I know, I understand that I'm supposed to be neutral. I completely disagree with that call at second base, but that is all right, as the Red Wings have scored their second run, and the game is now 9-2.
As now Aiken Santana is up. As the bases are loaded. As he hits that, and it drops as 2 runs are going to score, 3 runs are going to score, and the plate, they throw him out, and Aiken Santana reaches on a triple as he gets 2 RBIs out of it, as the score is now 9-4.
Yeah, so Santana, a great piece of hitting, puts that into right center field, drives into, gets to third on a triple. So Red Wings showing some life here. Now are only losing 9-4.
As Colin Clark is back up, Beaver throws. Ball 1. Beaver looks. Fires. Foul ball. Count 1-1 with 2 out. That's only Geneva's second hit of the game. Beaver looks, swings, 1-2. As Beaver strikes him out for the 3rd out of the inning, and that will bring us to the top of the 7th inning.
Nice.
That is the 2nd time I got that correct today, which is great.
You're doing a great job, Jake. Thank you for coming out. Okay, Jake, what do you have for me?
The Batavia Muckdogs could not operate without our sponsors. Where we have a moment, I'll shine a light on some of the incredible sponsors which power Muckdogs baseball. A huge thank you to Alex's Place, Batavia Downs, Bourbon and Burger, Brighton Security, Bully Hill, Casella Waste, Dave's Ice Cream, Eli Fish Brewing, Ficarella's Pizza, GCC Genesee Lumber, Ken Barrett Chevrolet, Oak Hills, Skyworks, Tompkin Bank, Turnbow Heating and Air, Tully's, UR Wilmont, Rochester Regional Health, Vite Beverage, Zoom Fitness, Allegheny Farm Services, Arc of Genesee / Orleans, and Ashley Furniture, Batavia Floor Care, 4Care? Yeah. Center, Best Choice Heating and Air, Bikers Against Child Abuse, Bright Kids, Bright Path Kids, Burger King, Cello Plumbing, Waterproofing, Farm Credit East, Feral Glass, Frank's Call Up Mr. Plumber, Freed Maddox, Geico, Genesee Charity Chamber, Glow Waste, and Go Health, Graham Corporation, Health Families Wyoming / Genesee Partnership, Horizon Health Services, HB Hood, ICAC, J. Leonard, McAndrew, McAndrew, Funeral Home, Lampro, Leaf Guard, Liberty Plumps, Lewis. As we return to action, I will finish that ad read when we have a moment.
I got you, Jake. Thank you for reading off all of our amazing sponsors.
I struggled, but I will get through it eventually.
You will. You're doing a phenomenal job today. And also, Muckdogs fans, don't forget that the 7th inning is brought to you by Batavia Downs. Batavia Downs is the premier entertainment spot. Win more, lots more at the Batavia's area's premier entertainment destination. As that first pitch to Jacob Vesco, is a ball. So yeah, Batavia Downs, one of the best spots to be at in Batavia on a nice night or any time, really. As that 1-0 pitch is also Rudy ball, so now it's 2-0 to Jacob Vesco.
And that is ball 3 on Vesco. As Vesco has 8 RBIs on the year and a 729 OPS. And that he will take his walk. And the Muckdogs have the first runner on.
Yeah, so Vesco, Mr. 99, the Aaron Judge lookalike, gets on for Jackson Inman. I guess the Gunnar Henderson lookalike, you could say.
As Littman fires for ball 1 to Inman. Vesco takes a lead off her first. 1-0. Fires. Inman's swinging strike. 1-1. Littman looks in. Fires. Inman fouls off for strike 2. Count is now 1-2.
Inman on the year is hitting .304 with a .460 OBP and a .464 slugging. Yesterday he went 2 for 4 with 2 hits and a walk.
And Geneva turns 2. No, they only get 1 as Vesco is safe.
Yeah, so Inman with a sharp ground ball hit to the first baseman. He steps on the bag, fires it to second, but Vesco, that ball actually dropped. That ball beat Vesco there, but dropped, so Vesco is safe. So 1 out with a man on second for Blake Ewing, the new substitution in at first base.
Ewing on the year has a .211 average.
And you know what? You know what, Jake? I know I'm not supposed to do this, but Blake's going deep. He's going deep.
Yeah?
Right? And in this at-bat, he's going deep.
Littman fires. Ball 1.
I have a feeling. I've had a feeling about Blake all year. He's got a ton of power in that swing. No better time than right now. Drive in 2 runs.
Lippman fires in strike one. I could still see Ewing going deep.
I don't know. I just got a feeling. Ewing, a very good ball player in his own right. Like I said, has a ton of pop in that swing. So I'm confident when I say that. I'm not just saying it to say it.
As he takes strike two. Lippman. 1-2 count to Ewing. Lippman pitches. Foul ball by Ewing. That was just a warm-up pack just to go deep.
Yeah, it's an unfair, prediction to make. That's putting a ton of, obviously Blake has no idea that I've made this prediction, but nonetheless, the 1-2.
Fires and foul back.
Okay, so he's fouled off 2 pitches, and like I always say, if you can foul off pitches, you see more pitches during an AB, whether you get the pitches in the at bats at 5, 6, 7, the more the likelihood that you get a hit.
As Lippman fires, Ewing fouls that one back again for the second straight time.
It's funny now. Every hack that he takes, there's a little bit more suspense in this press box now.
Yes. And if he does hit a home run here, I will not believe in the announcing jinx.
Right. Yes, that's true. That would be something against it.
As he gets a base hit to center field, and Vesco will score at the plate, and Ewing will advance to second base on the throwing error.
Okay, so Ewing doesn't hit a home run, but scorches that ball into center field, bringing home Vesco. So that does the job for me. As Ewing gets a ribby, and there is a runner on second for Cooper Romick.
As Romick lined out too short his last time up. Lippman throws the first pitch in the dirt for ball one. Ball gets away. Ewing advances to third.
Excuse me, Muckdogs fans, as the battery will need to be swapped. Just give me a moment. We'll be back online in a second.
As Geneva will calm Lippman down. And they are bringing in a new pitcher. No. Wait.
Yep, and so during the battery swap, Blake Ewing was able to move to third. So runner on third now. As it will be a new pitcher into the game.
Brock Redelman enters the game.
He's going to need some time to warm up, and we will let him do so. Jake, do you... Actually, we will cut to break, and we will allow him to warm up. And that's right, Muck Dogs fans. Once again, the 7th inning is brought to you by Batavia Downs Gaming and Hotel, just the premier entertainment spot in Batavia. If you're not going to Batavia Muck Dogs game, you're going to the Downs. It's the place to be. Great food, great entertainment, just having a great time at Batavia Downs. Check out one of our biggest and best sponsors. As we welcome you back, the Geneva reliever is good to go. Why don't you tell me about Brock?
Brock has had 4 appearances, has a 17.55 ERA as he fires the first pitch in there.
For a ball, it is now 3-0 to Cooper.
Has 2 Ks on the year. And Cooper takes strike 1. As Ratterman looks in. And Cooper walks.
So, nice AB right there from Coop. He gets on base. Runners on the corners now with 1 out for Jake's favorite, Kanto Ueno. Jake is pumping it up here in the press box.
Yes, as Kanta can get an RBI here.
Yep, a nice RBI situation for Kanta. He doesn't want to hit into a double play. Kanta, more of a ground,
As he pops that one up to right field, and they will send him. And he will be safe, Blake Ewing. And Romick goes to second on that one.
Yeah, so Kanta swinging at the first pitch. A productive out brings home Ewing as the Muck Dogs extend their lead to 11-4. As Travis Hammond comes back up to the plate. Muck Dogs, remember fans, in 7 innings, if a team is up 10 runs by the end of the 7th inning, it will be ruled a mercy rule. So Hammond gets on here, gets back up to the top of the lineup for the Muck Dogs.
As Rutterman throws a strike. Hammond having a good day at the plate. And that's ball 1 for Hammond. Rutterman throws. Strike 2. Count 1-2 with 2 out and 1 on. And Hammond rips it as Romick will score. Hammond rounding second will go for third. Hammond has himself a triple, an RBI triple.
Yeah, so Hammond, a great day at the plate today. It is a good sign for this lineup if that guy can start to get hot. I've been saying it all year. His speed and defense is invaluable. So if that stick gets going, good luck to the other teams. So Hammond, a great job, rips that ball in the left center field, gets himself a triple. So Muckdogs not done in the 7th as Cooper. Nope, excuse me. That is Luke Dodonna up to the plate.
As Dodonna started yesterday
Yes, he did.
and went 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs. Nice bat by Dodonna, all pink.
Yes, I am also a fan of the all pink bat. What is your favorite kind of bat?
The pencil bat.
The pencil bat.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of like the objective best bat. I mean, it's a pencil.
As Dodonna gets hit by a pitch, now there will be runners at the corners for the Muckdogs. And Tyler Castro comes back up to the plate. As his last at bat, he got a double.
Looking to duplicate that here again. Bases clearing double in his last at bat.
As he hits that to center field to Dylan Briggs.
And everybody, Muckdogs fans, I am speechless. I don't know what just happened. I'm confused. The outfielders are confused. Nobody, it seemed, had a read on that ball. I was looking at the Red Wings shortstop as I thought he was going to make the play, but that ball ended up in about left center field. So a complete defensive miscue by Geneva allows 2 runs to score, and that will be ruled a double.
And the first pitch to Omar will be a ball. That is now 14-4. And that will be ball 2 to Omar, as there was a man on second. Castro does get awarded the double.
He does get awarded the double, so he actually did do the same exact thing he did last time, that bases clearing double, just a little bit of a different way to get it, I should say, with some context. And then the score sheet is the same.
Yes, that play reminds me of the Jaron Duran play as a Red Sox fan. That happened a couple years ago when he lost it in the Lights.
Yes, I actually do know what you're referring to, even though I am a Yankees fan. So we have you know what's funny, Jake? An Ithaca Cortland press box and also a Red Sox Yankees press box. But I feel like our chemistry tonight has been okay. Nobody, I feel like, would have known anything different if we hadn't told them.
No.
For anybody who doesn't know, Ithaca and Cortland are massive rival schools in upstate New York.
As Omar fouls it off.
I don't hold it against Jake that
And
he's from Ithaca.
I don't hold it against you, Luca. Even though you guys have kicked our butt in football. But
yes,
that's okay.
That's right. I was going to bring it up, so that's good that you did.
As Omar fouls another one out of play.
That one sounded like it broke something in the stadium. As fans, you can't see, but a beautiful sunset in the sky tonight. Layers of colors, orange and blue.
And Omar strikes out to end the top of the 7th inning. And Geneva will be up to plate in the bottom of the 7th when we get back from the 7th inning stretch.
As we are back, Jake is going to finish reading all of our amazing sponsors.
Stop DWI, Suburban Propane, TF Browns, Toyota of Batavia, Trevor R. Rally State Farm, TVFCU, and the United States Gypsum Company.
Thank you, Jake. And so, yes, Muck Dogs fans, as always, please, if you want to support your Muck Dogs, please go and support our sponsors. A ton of them are in the local Batavia community, so not only are you supporting the Muck Dogs, you're supporting our sponsors, but you're also supporting that Batavia community that we all know and love, as Garrett Beaver will stay out on the mound. And remember, folks, the 7th inning is brought to you by Batavia Downs Gaming Inn Hotel, the premier entertainment destination of Batavia. Just a great place, great food, great entertainment. Go out, you can go and watch a ball game. You can sit at the bar there. Just so a really nice time there at the Batavia Downs. As I mentioned earlier in the top of the 7th, we are up 10 runs. The Muck Dogs are up 10. It's 14-4. So a scoreless inning here from Garrett Beaver will give the Muck Dogs a mercy rule win. As you got it, Jake. You got it.
As Beaver fires to Bowerman. Strike one. Sorry, I forgot what I was going to say. Outside. 1-1. Beaver fires it past him. Strike two. As Bowerman struck out his last time up. 1-2. And Beaver gets him again.
So Beaver coming out strong, pumping strikes. A different story in the bottom of the 7th inning for Beaver. Records the first out quick, as it is Jack Turner, the original starting pitcher for the Red Wings, up to the plate.
Yes, Beaver needs 2 more outs for the mercy rule. Beaver fires. Ball 1 in the dirt. As Jack Turner also struck out his last time up. And that is strike 1. And Beaver sets, fires. Strike 2, fired in there for a fastball. As Jack Turner adjusts his gloves.
Yeah, Beaver working quickly and effectively in the bottom of the 7th right here so far. Already 1-2 on Turner.
As Beaver strikes another guy out.
Turner going down on strike. So the Muck Dogs are 1 out away from a mercy rule win here at Geneva.
And the Muck Dogs, if they do hold on to this, which I hope they do, they will still be in first place.
That's right, Jake.
Beaver throws another first pitch strike, as I feel like you, Nikita, and Nate say that a lot up in the press box.
If we are saying that a lot, if we are saying first pitch strike a lot for our Muck Dogs pitchers, that is a good sign.
It's Beaver
working as quickly as I think possible is Flash up there on the mound. Count is already at 1-2.
Beaver. And it's a line drive into right field as he singles. 1 on.
So the Red Wings break up that rhythm from Beaver, get a nice single into right field. So they have a man on here. They're not done quite yet.
As Trent Littman steps
in. Your guy.
Yes, my dude. Ball 1. Strike 1 fired in there for Garrett Beaver. With 1 on, 1-1 count, 2 outs. As he fires that in there for ball 2.
2-1. The Muckdogs, once again, 1 out away from a mercy rule win.
Fouled back. 2-2 count. 1 strike away now from the mercy rule win, as Lucas said. As that ball was just outside, Beaver thought that was a strike. Same as me up here, but I waited for the umpire this time.
I think everyone in the stadium believed that one to be a strike, but nonetheless, full count.
And that will do it. The Muckdogs win their 2nd in a row and improve their record to 29-13 and 1 on the year and stay in first place.
Yeah, that's a great job right there, Jake. Yes, Muckdogs advance to 29-13 on the year. We stay in the first place with this win. We really just took care of business today. Every single game is super, super important from now on, and we show that today. We are a focused ball club right now, trying to get into playoff form. Once again, Muckdogs fans, before I leave you, July 26th, tomorrow, versus Elmira, the rival Pioneers. It is Fireworks Night presented by HP Hood and Oak Orchard Health. Sunday, July 27th, a marquee matchup as this game may decide first place in the West Division against the Jamestown Tar Skunks at 4 p.m. on Sunday. Bring pet food, get in free. So a nice time to come out. Get your tickets at 585-524-2260. As well as fans, at that same number, you can go and get those discounted playoff packages. They will not be out forever, right? So get your playoff packages, discounted playoff packages at 585-524-2260. As well as, if you're thinking ahead to next season, 2026 season tickets are also on sale. They minimum for $99 for season tickets for Muckdogs games. That's a really nice deal. So, once again, call 585-524-2260. And for everyone, please have a great and wonderful night. Thank you for tuning into the stream, and tune into the stream tomorrow, if you're not coming to the game in person, to listen to Jake talk against the Pioneers.